now we're seeing unemployment numbers we haven't seen in years. When you go up to Caldwell County, you've seen numbers approaching 9 to 10%. The traditional economy obviously has taken a huge hit from trade deals that have been put in place. First thing we need to do is revisit those trade deals. We need to make sure that we put into place fair and enforceable trade regulations. And we need to push the next administration, whoever it is, to enforce those trade deals. Over the past 8 years, we've seen a huge drop-off in the number of enforcement actions taken by the administration to enforce the trade deals we do have on the books. We also need to make sure that the 10th District of North Carolina remains one of the best places in this country for businesses to operate. We can do that by investing in our infrastructure. We can do that by investing in our education system. We can do that by investing in our community colleges to make sure that they remain flexible enough to respond to the emerging economics, respond to the jobs of the 21st century, make sure our workforce is trained and ready to act. We need to support industries that can bring jobs here. Over the next 50 years, the biggest growth industry we're going to have in this country is the alternative energy sector. You hear Jon Mayhew talk about it, you hear Barack Obama talk about it, you certainly hear Boone Pickens talking about it quite a bit. Each one of those windmills that you see Boone Pickens talking about has 8,000 parts in it. Those are parts that could be made right here in the 10th District of North Carolina. Those are parts that could be made in the closed textile plants, in the closed furniture factories of this district. And we need a representative who supports the alternative energy sector to bring that growth industry to this district. My opponent has repeatedly voted against efforts to create incentives and to build the alternative energy sector. And those are jobs, that will cost us jobs right here in the 10th District as that emerging industry continues to grow. So we need new representation in the 10th District to bring the jobs of the 21st century right here.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Congressman McHenry.
Thank you. Look, I've seen this in Lincoln County. I've been in big companies like Lincolnton. I've been in other big companies like Cadler, and they're growing. We also have seen small businesses that are thriving and growing, from folks that make licorice here in Lincoln County to pool cues to even parts for NASCAR. Amazing vitality here in Lincoln County, and it's because of the people and the quality of education we have. Let me tell you my record. First, I've opposed every tax increase. A tax increase right now, when we're facing a recession, is the wrong way to go. And that's why I've pledged to never vote for a tax increase. A key difference between my opponent and I. Also, my legislative record is clear. I opposed CAFTA. I was one of 27 Republicans to vote against the Central America Free Trade Agreement. I stood up to my party and my president of my party because it was the right thing to do for Western North Carolina. I also fought for trade adjustment assistance to help those displaced workers who've lost their jobs due to unfair trade agreements get training and retraining that they need. I was one of 37 Republicans to vote for that piece of legislation. Why? Because it's the right thing to do for Western North Carolina. These things are important, but we have to go further. We have to go further. Like I mentioned, we should not raise taxes in this time of great economic uncertainty. Further, we should reduce regulations and so people can grow their business. We should also make sure that we limit lawsuits. My opponent's a trial lawyer. I came from a business background. We have different perspectives when it comes to limiting lawsuits. It's a natural disagreement. We understand that. But let me tell you, we've had some tough times in Western North Carolina, but we have the capacity. We have the capacity to do great things by working together. And that's what I've tried to do over the last 4